Okay. Umar Hills.
I best be paid well for this.
Go talk to the mayor about what the hell's going on in this town. We've heard a lot of rumors. That's it.
Leave me be.
Be quick with it. Aye, that be sounded right.
Mistress Ina? Minister Lloyd.
Hello. I don't recognise you. You must be new to Imnisvale. Is there something I can help you with?
I saw your speech outside the village. You are in need of an adventure? Yes, we are. Blessed Lathander has delivered us. Oh my lord, you have no idea of the dire straits my little village is in. You will help us then. I'd like to know more about what's going on first.
We've had a run of killings and disappearances here as of late.
People murdered in their beds, their bodies disappearing, bodies found with their skins inside out. Normally would turn to our local ranger protector to aid us in a time like this, but our ranger, Marella, has vanished. Several men went to her cabin southwest of the village, and they found no sign of her. It's not like her to be absent for so long. I fear the worst. Soon after, shepherds and farmers from the outlying halls began disappearing. People heard strange noises at night, and we have no ranger to turn to. Everyone's frightened, but they're scared to leave as well, else they get caught in the wilderness by whatever has been doing the killing. And of course, everyone has an idea of what's behind all of this. It's the ogres, my husband. You know it is. Uh, my wife Aina. And yes, many people think it is the group of ogres who moved into the area just before the killings began. Likely is too. Here in the hills, too close to the village, I say. Yes, you can find them in the hills, a bit of north here. Of course, others think it's a pack of very large wolves that been ranging the hills for some years. Still others claim Umar herself, the great witch of the hills, has returned. Legend has it she was responsible for deaths much like this one. What is that is just old legends. Umar has been gone for over 500 years, my husband. Yes, true. I suppose I should warn you. I've already hired the famous knight Mazzy Fenton and her troop, but they haven't been back. Ah, tales of Umar are nonsense, I can assure you. Nor does it sound like the work of ogres. We should check the cabin if anywhere through. To be honest, I think you should check the ogres and their fellows before chasing after legends and such. So will you help us? Okay, what kind of reward are you offering for this? Well, my village is in dire need. I'll tell you what. If you end the murders, I will give you the armor that belonged to our first ranger protector. That was my ancestor, and I've kept it. I'm told it's wrapped up with strong protective magics. I'd be happy to offer it and some gold to save my village. Very well. Oh, most excellent. Please, my lord, go to Marilla's cabin and find where she has gone. My men are too frightened to go that far from the village. Her cabin is west of the village, in the valley. It It should not be hard to find. There are other, older cabins in the hills, abandoned for many years. Or go north from here to the river and find that Madab and his beast. I have little doubt that they are responsible for all of this, but we must be sure. I am relieved you have decided to help us. You have the run of the village, my lord. If you need anything, do not hesitate to come to me. Uh, Edwin is probably right.
Aye, I'll do as you wish.
Ogres,
For now.
ogres were the cause. It would be much more straightforward case. There wouldn't be some kind of weird mystery around it. So it's either Umar or the wolves. For you, Dar.
Hmm?
Oh, greetings to you, stranger. Quite long face. My love is Scarlet, and her father is a wizard of no small power, and possessed of considerable bias against me. His name is his name is Germian, and I understand he intends to use Colette as a bargaining tool for some wizardly endeavor of his own. Against her will, I imagine, although I've had no chance to ask her opinion. I know she wants to go with me. I know it. Her father will have none of it. He intends to go to great lengths to keep us apart. Ah, woe is me. I could offer to murder her father. That'll go well. Yeah, don't be such a wimp. Go and take her, and if he puts up a show of resistance, kill him. A bit drastic measures for trying to basically get together with the girl. Murder probably shouldn't be your first option. Um, I'll be on my way then. I'm sure the man can solve his own love life. I don't want to. I don't want to get involved. Well, mates then, stranger. May you fare better than I. But a wizard, you say?
You need something, stranger?
Uh, who disturbs me? I'm Corrigan. Who are you? Corrigan, eh? Well, I don't recognize your name. So as long as you're not sent by that fool Dar, I'll not object to your presence. And I, since you ask, am none other than Germian, licensed cult wizard for this region. So you needn't run off and attempt to report me, boy. So what do you know about the killings here? It's likely wolves or ogres or some other mundane nonsense. I have no interest in that matter. And you ask some of the yokels if you're so concerned. What is this thing you're making? Ah, glad that you ask. This, my friend, is nothing other than a golem of stone. A fine piece of magical craftsmanship, if I do say so myself. A few other mages have made that attempt, yes, you see. This type of golem is quite powerful and dangerous, and I am more than skilled enough to control it. Yeah, um, the the sort of scale of what's supposed to be powerful and dangerous gets a little bit um, altered in these. You have to sort of understand that the level of characters we are, I think we're something like 15 around that. Some maybe a level lower, some a couple of higher. That isn't typical. for an adventuring party. It starts to be that's extremely high. Once you hit 20 and go up, you're basically reaching a half god status. It's not something people are. The weapons we have, +3 weapons should be fairly rare. +4, +5 are extremely rare. There's some kind of rare artifacts, at least supposed to be. So this is things overall things considered, we're probably extremely high level, way too well equipped and all that. So things that should be extremely powerful are not that big of a deal for our group. Once the golem is complete, I'll have an excellent servant, and something to keep an eye on my daughter and that foolhardy beau of hers while I am away. Seriously, you made a stone golem for that. This looks like a pretty average house. Why would forget it? Trouble is, I'm missing one of the crucial ingredients, the blood of a mimic. I'd pay handsomely for some, in fact. You look like the adventuring type. Here to find me some. What's a mimic and where would I find one? Mimic is a vicious little creature, a shape changer that likes to attract and kill adventurers by looking like a treasure chest or a similar object. They generally exist in dungeons, ruins, and simple places, although where you would find one around here, I haven't a clue. That's why I'm looking for some. Okay, what kind of reward would you be offering? I seem to recall that I've got a magical sword around here that I won in a bet from that fool Solgarius. No use for it, but it's valuable. Find me some mimic's blood and it's yours. Yeah, a mage probably isn't gonna have much use for it. And we already murdered Tolgarius. Fine, I'll make the attempt. Fine. I wish I could point you in the right direction, but if you do find some, you know where to find me. Off you go then, boy. Ooh.
Aye, the dwarf will bloody do it.
I think there's some mimic bot on this map. How convenient is that? Yep.
Good business to you.
Who's the herder? Hello. Don't meet a lot of strangers around here, especially as of late. Okay, killings. I know plenty more than I once to, believe me. The murderers, skin missing, bodies disappearing. It's the very things that happened when Umar ruled these lands, you see. She's come back. Okay, who's Umar? He's a powerful old witch. Ruled these hills over 500 years ago. She disappeared. No one knows where to, but she's come back. That's for sure. People around here, they don't believe me, I know. But they don't go deep into the hills where I go. Late at night, ye hears things not of this world. It makes ye believe anything is possible. If you don't believe me, go and ask Vincenzo at the inn. He knows more about Umar and anybody. These are the people who are speaking about possible alternatives.
Weather's been lousy lately.
Fine thing, us all fleeing into the village from our farms for all the good it'll do us. Don't know how you fools can wander around in all your metal get-up in this heat. Just the price of being an adventurer. Adventurers, are ya? I'll give ya an adventure ya won't soon forget. For a few golders, mind ya. Uh, about 10 golds. 10 golders? Nay, middlehead. This one's worth at least 30. Sure. Sure, sure. You see those folks in town with all the chickens? This the farmer Hendrik and his wife fled here from their land just like I have. His daughter was a tomfool and tin-head adventuring type just like you. Died young just this past season. You still with me? Good. Then I won't have to repeat myself. Not long after she died, a bunch of other tin-heads come looking for her. Said she had something of theirs. Old Hendrik just took him outside and pointed to her grave marker and told him to get the hell off his land 'cause they had something of his too. So that night I heard a ruckus in the hen house. Looked out the window and there he was trying to stuff something down the gullet of one of them chickens he keeps out back. Draw your own conclusions, friend. But I'm thinking there's something a tin head like yourself might like buried deep in a gizzard of one of them cluckers. If you can't think of another reason they fled to the town with their chickens and nothing else, I'd be glad to hear it. Now clear off, before you're baking them or their ovens of honor. Got on ya. Who the hell is the chickens? Where are the chickens? Hey, go chicken people.
I've no time for to talk to you now.
We're just good folk fresh from all the other farmlands, stranger. We ask nothing of ye other than that ye leave us be. Hmm. Know your secret, old man. You made a chicken or there's going to be trouble. Uh, you're a terrible evil man you are. So all I have left of my daughter, all we have in the world, dead, dead. No? Sell it. Sell it to me. I suppose it's best not to be hanging into it any longer. Eventually someone will come and take it from us. What can you pay me for it? Okay, I'll pay 100. Even if it's nothing, 100 is nothing to us. So. Aye, this is more than fair. This will pay for a fine headstone for our daughter and more. A better tribute than a hidden gem in a chicken. Take it then. You were being more unkind. Okay, I need to stop doing those accents. I can't do it. Scottish accent is probably the toughest one. Well, not objectively speaking, but I have no idea even how to really try it. Oh, get to gain an item. Oh, yeah. A Belduril. It's 100 gold for a Belduril is a pittance. It's vastly more valuable and one of the most rarest jewels you'd ever find. That was good trade for us. Lots of profit for a small bag full of coins.
I suppose we should go and talk to the ogres too, but I'd like to visit the ranger cabin first. See what the hell is going on with here. The ranger is gone, it has to be related to the happenings here.
Fine.
She didn't leave for the fun of it. Journal. Ooh, that looks bad. It looks as if a violent struggle has taken place here. Someone was killed and dragged out of the cabin. There are a few footprints in the blood, and they appear to be dog or wolf prints. Note from Mazzy Fenton. So the guards came here and found nothing. That's bullshit. Note from Mazzy Fenton. Wallach, we traveled this day to search out the wolf lair. My own scouting of the region has confirmed Marilla's suspicions that there is a large pack of wolves acting in this area. On the map included, I have indicated where I believe the wolf den to be located. Follow us if you can, but be cautious. We can ill afford another mysterious disappearance. Until we meet again. Signed Mazzy. There's a map. Marilla's journal. You skip many of the entries of times and places far removed from your current worries. Katye came to visit again. A sweet girl, eager to learn my ways with the wild creatures. Dark creatures roam the forests. Several townspeople have been slain by some unknown predator. Everyone seems to have their own opinion of what is going on during the killing. Strangest thing is that the bodies are disappearing in the morning. This leaves me baffled, for most signs point to a pack of wolves that have been in the area for a long time. Wolves don't steal bodies. Or perhaps I should say wolf-like creatures. At night, while I've been patrolling, I've often caught shadowy glimpses of these wolves running alongside me. I've tried to attract their attention, but they ignore me. I find this most strange, as if the pack is being controlled by someone else. Years ago, I spoke with the pack leaders, and they were cordial. Now, they either flee from me, or, I fear to say this, they stalk me. It is near noon, and still the wood outside my cabin seems full of shadows. I've been hard-pressed to hear birds, and most of the larger animals have long fled. I plan to find the wolf's den this afternoon. I've drawn a map to it. All signs point to them as being the culprits, but what wolves act like these? They're wolves with the cunning of men. There is something else, whispering in my mind. It is faint now, in the waking hours, but while I asleep I dream only of this voice and the face behind it. Whether it is connected to the voices I do not know. I suspect by the time that the sun sets tonight, I'll have answers to my questions. Got 22,000 experience points from that. And we should have a new location to go to. Temple coins.
I best be paid well for this.
Since we're here, we might as well explore the entire area. There isn't that much here to explore anyway. Might as well talk to the ogres too. Not attacking us. Umar Cave. Well,
Jacques, I'm interested in whether your clan has ever had interaction with House de Vere.
It seems to me, if memory serves, that our sphere of influence was quite close to your Blood Axe clan stronghold, near Talthatra, Wurnsville, brow speech.
Nae speak that vile tongue to me, black skin. If it moves, I've killed it, but if it be drow, I've tortured it for days first.
As for that house of yours, I burn it and I relieved myself of the embers and dead. And the necklace of dark elf ears fetched me a king's ransom in Waterdeep. Yep.
What do you want? I've killed for love.
Yes, I am out of it shall be.
Okay, witches. Yeah, suddenly there's a treasure chest there. That's when we're supposed to find
Yes, Abil?
one of those mysterious things. Mimic.
Trust is for the foolish and the dead.
Yeah. Killer mimic.
What is my task?
What is it now?
To battle and victory!
It's unable to move, so
Me axe be
Even hand
bloody
to hand, I
ready!
am dangerous.
it's an illusion that it protects itself with, so if you have something to remove illusions.
My talents are wasted on physical blows.
It'd be nae the decision I'd make.
Excellent. Diamond and blood.
On my honor, I am out. Consider it done.
Okay, 2 Umbra Hawks, is it? It's not too bad.
Eh? I'll do as you tell.
Ustanza dos.
Only if there be a good
Sight
amount of
of others.
coins to eat.
This should protect us from the what is it? Chaos attack or confusion attack they have.
Bark your orders already.
I am out of sight of others.
Abyss be paid well for this.
What do you require?
What gives?
Not quite sure what that attack is supposed to be.
Be quick with it.
I feel your
shall not
stare.
yield
Die!
to you, breaker.
Solid hit.
A skull. I've killed for
Edwin level up.
less.
Excellent. What is that? Summon Genie. There's one short sword. Yeah, you have it. Little spin spell. No. Okay, level 14. 2 level 7 spells. Excellent, 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 excellent. That's exactly what we've been looking for. We probably have 4. Yeah, because Edwin somehow gets 2 extra spells on the level for some reason. He does have this amulet that you can't take off, so I'm just gonna assume that that's the one thing boosting those. Looking good. Mass invisibility. Would protect from certain targeted spell attacks. And make you a bit harder to hit. Hellbend's Warding Whip. More spell protections. Control Undead. Telepathic telepathic link between the caster and the undead. It doesn't last too long. They'll get a saving throw to try to resist the effect. Oh. Howard's done. Depending on your amount of hit points, you get stunned. If you have over 98 points, you're not affected. No saving throw. Our words are great exactly for that reason. There's no saving throw. So if it affects you, I mean, you don't have magical resistance. It's a guaranteed effect as long as you have a certain amount of hit points. And 90 hit points, it'll include a lot of non-warrior classes. Or if you have a tougher fight, the enemy is wounded but dangerous enough to worry you a little bit. You're taking damage, you could just use power word stun. I think they're fairly fast to cast too. Yeah, casting time 1. So it's basically instantaneous. Mording, Kindness, Sword. Yeah. These are just so good. 1 round per level. We go with the mass invisibility. I think I'll do that because there might become situations where we just want to move past an area or position ourselves differently before we want to start causing trouble. So with that, we would have the option there. Let's see what the sword is and talk to the ogres too.
Aye, that be sounding right.
Sword is a reward for the mimic blood. Have we been here earlier? Let's go talk to the ogres first, see what they want. They're clearly not responsible what's going on here, so at least we can talk to them. Model. Name sounds familiar. Both he is a dwarf, but he is not of human village. Why you come? Why you wanting? Who are you and what are you doing here? So, who are you and what are you doing here? Me, Madol, leads fellows from great army of Sithsil in the south. You want to kill races no more. Lead fellows in desertion. We just want to be left alone. So, how do you expect to live up here? It's very hard. Humans hate us, and we just want to be left alone. Some humans call knights who chase us. Not bad here, but I don't think village will call night soon. Humans very mad. Why should they allow you to remain? Adolf and fellows like here, but something bad killing fellows. Lose one, maybe two at a time. Disappear bodies too. Very bad. Adolf very worried. Adolf no want death. Adolf no want fight. Just want peace. You tell villagers, maybe, that Adolf and fellows will protect village.
Protect from orcs in mountains, yes? Humans let us stay then, and no cold nights. Maybe let us come once in a moon to trade for food and goods. But we'll make deal with village if you tell them. We know one trouble.
Fine. I'll give them your message, but I'm not promising anything.
Muddled happy. Maybe fellows can live alone and eat good. Be happy here. You do good thing. Maybe humans agree. Might have keep chill. You tell them.
I'll go and tell them. See what they say.
Aye, I'll
Need
do as you
something,
wish.
stranger.
For now.
Ah, it's you again, boy. I don't suppose you found any of that mimic's blood, have you? Yes, I actually have. Eh? Let me have a look at what you have there. Yes, yes, I see. Well done, boy, well done. I don't know how you found it, but here it is. I took the liberty of digging out that sword earlier, just in case. Rather prophetic of me, don't you think? It was just collecting dust anyway. So here you go, and well earned, I might add. 20,000 experience, too. Now, all I need to do is add this to the golem, and he will be complete. Finally, I will be able to leave in peace and be assured that Colette will not be molested while I'm gone. Well, maybe the golem can handle that too. Yes, awake, my creature. Awake and hear my command. What? What is wrong here? No, no, stay back. Back, I command you. Father! Ah, we already get paid. Yeah, we got paid. Ilbratha. Mirror image 130. Well, it's something. It's an ability we don't have for the thief normally. So, it's probably crap. I suppose we should help. He might have some additional reward for us.
By my
mercy
honor,
for
you
those who
shall not.
oppose us!
Yes? I will do my best.
Hello there.
Oh, Father, you're alive. Oh, thank the gods. Yes, I'm alive, my daughter. Thanks to our kind stranger here. Colette, Colette, what has happened? Oh, Dar, it was terrible. One of my own creations turned on me, boy. It seems I'm not so wise and powerful as I at first thought. And perhaps I've been foolish in some of my other decisions as well. Dar, boy, you promised to take care of my daughter and protect her. If you still want her, I'll not stand in your way. Oh, Father, are you serious? Thank you. Indeed, thank you, Chairman. I shall take excellent care of Colette. You can be sure. Come, my love. Let's not waste this chance.
What do you want, groundling? And
Need
later
something,
I'll
stranger.
split your gut open.
My thanks to you, boy, for saving a foolish wither's life. My daughter is now gone. I think I will leave myself for a while and consider what I have done. It's worth 20,000 experience.
The axe be bloody ready.
What is my task? Yes.
Yeah, just leave. I'll take care of business
I
here.
will tolerate them if I must.
Potion of Genius and Clarity. +4 to Intelligence. Clarity does the same thing, more or less, as the
On my
chaotic
honor.
commands.
Very well.
So protects from mind influence, stuns, anything really mind related.
Eh? Aye, the dwarf blood.
Minor job, decent reward.
Fine.
See what the mayor thinks about the creatures monster offer.
I'll best be paid well for this.
Is there something you need?
I've spoken to the ogre Madaf, and I do not believe he nor his followers are responsible for Ignismel's problem.
What? But I was sure that those monsters were the killers. What makes you so certain that they're not?
Adolf has had his own people going missing, much the same as yours. He's as worried as you are.
Oh, well, that isn't good news at all. If ogres can be worried, what should we be?
Actually, Adolf sent me with a proposition. He and his people will provide protection for the village in exchange for peaceful relations and a bit of trade.
He has. I must say that might not be such a bad idea. If this ogre can be trusted, that is. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, my lord. I will have to uh, go and talk to them, I suppose. We could both benefit from this. Since the ogres are no longer a possibility, all I can suggest is you go to Marilla's cabin. Must be some evidence of what happened to her.
27,000 experience points. That minor thing,
I've killed for less.
good reward. Yeah, temple ruins away. Holy crap.
Please. Death. Too many.
It'd be nae the decision I'd make.
Death Shadowed Thief. Lelin's journal. This journal was found on the body of the shadow-slain warrior that you stumbled upon near the entrance to the dark woods. The last entry is of particular interest. Nothing is as I'd imagined that it would be. I expected to become a hero when I joined Massey Fenton's party. I expected that we would slay monsters with ease and bask in the glory of victory, as they do in the old tales. But it is not so, not as it seems. I did not expect the drudgery of the march, the casual horror of slaughter, the smell of death everywhere. I swear I can taste it. We've killed so many shadows and black wolves that my brain has become as numb as my arm. I'm covered in ichor, but I have not the energy to even clean myself. Not for Mazzy, I think I would be mad. She is a constant source of strength and always reminds us of the innocents that these beasts have killed, of the horror that we must take upon ourselves to save the people who have no defense. Mazzy is the hero here, not I. Battle has only just begun. Today we arrived at the entrance to the ruined temple. It was crawling with shadows. Were it not for Mazzy's quick thinking, we would surely be dead. There were far too many to fight, but Mazzy used the stained glass of the ruins to reflect what light we had, illuminating the entrance and sending the shades to their doom. While the stained glass caught the light, we were able to find a pocket of safety. Any shadows that came within were destroyed by the light. Tomorrow we will attempt to enter the temple and the darkness. I have never felt such dread. I try to be as brave as Mazzy. I cannot. I feel the horror inescapable urge to run, and when the battle is joined, I can only hope that I will not. Diary of a Coward. But an honest coward,
I am
so that's
yours
something.
to command.
Bark your orders already. I'll do as you tell. But only if there be a good amount of coins.
Shadeable. You will not steal my vengeance. Okay.
A death for every second I am in this fort.
It shouldn't be dark, but this place is very dark. It almost feels like night time. Not quite, but very close. So we need to find some kind of temple entrance. There should be a mirror there and something.
My spell would serve better. This weapon is useless. Vitos!
Maybe I should go scout around a bit.
What do you require?
It did say that the entrance of the temple was also full of shades.
Bloody forest, this carnage, them bloody tree huggers and daisy eaters. Burn them all.
Tree huggers and daisy eaters, burn them all.
I am out of sight of others.
Yeah. Simple, that has to be the mirror. Has to be the lights. Ah. Okay, we're not hidden anymore. I mean... Yep.
What gives? Abyss be paid
How
well
are
for
we gonna
this.
handle these?
Be quick with it.
Yes? As you ask.
What
The
do
fuck
you
are
want,
you doing?
Groundling?
What is my children?
Yeah, aye, that be sounding
Yeah,
right.
On my honor.
good move with the mirror.
What do you require? Consider it done.
Nowhere near it now.
Bark your orders
solid
already.
Are you undead?
Aye, I'll do as you wish. Now,
Yes, they are.
be quick with it.
Yes? Hmm?
What do you want, Groundling?
No, they're not
My
too tough.
spells would serve better. This weapon is useless.
Yeah, I know. It's
Leave
useless.
all. Labor will help.
Me axe be, and later I'll split your gut open.
Well, the mirror thing didn't actually help much. Should have stayed in the light. I don't think you get experience from killing with the light. So it doesn't really matter. At least this way will benefit somehow from this. They aren't that tough anyway.
Eh?
What a waste of my talents.
A solid hit.
Shah guides my hand.
I will tolerate only so much. Stop looking at me.
Yeah.
What is
But
my... I
attacking
await
something
your
else.
word.
Leave me be.
Yeah, there.
A skull breaker!
My
We're
spell
getting
would serve better.
minor
This weapon is useless.
negatives
orders
in
already.
strength, and that's damage they
Aye,
do is
the
not
dwarf.
not
Victory shall be
noteworthy.
ours. You know this.
What gives?
A dangerous mistake.
Fine. By the time we got to business,
With the polished glass reflecting the light from the gem back upon itself, the illumination is significantly brighter. So, now the entrance is protected. So I guess the best thing basically is now our asses are covered. Maybe enemies in front of us, but there isn't going to be more shadows piling on from the rear.
I best be paid well for this.
What is this area anyway? Some kind of temple, yes, but what temple? No, it's not even a temple, it's a dungeon. No, it's a
Two for
temple.
less.
Just mentioned. The edges of this pit are scratched and torn, as if some large creature has moved through here recently. The darkness of the pit is a black so deep it strains your eyes just to see it. Oh, that's not good. I'm just taking a quick look at the... see what's going on here. Doesn't look like there's anything other interesting things here. Ancient temple. So, ancient temple filled with shadows. Don't really know what's going on,
It ain't a
and
decision I'd make.
some other adventuring parties people get here